Bring it, Briar. Welcome, everybody, to the third installment of our Attack Action Podcast Sealed gameplay videos. If you haven't checked out our previous videos, we did a pack opening deck tech each, Taylor, Colin, and I, and then we're squaring off against each other in these bite-sized matchups. So previously I faced Taylor and Colin faced Taylor. So now it's coming down to it. Oldhim versus Briar. What's up, Colin? How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm excited to try to play a better game this time.
Fair enough. Well, good luck to you. Don't play too well.
Thank you. Wait a second.
Uh,
You want to do a
you want
poker
to roll
hand?
two dice? Oh, poker hand.
Taylor and I
Yes,
did
I
poker
do.
hands last time.
I do want to do a poker hand. Pair of fours, 6 high.
I got 3s and 1s.
All right. So you pick.
I'll go. Do I want to go first? I'm not quite sure. I still don't know what. I'm going to go second.
Okay. Sounds good.
Get out my trusty
Oh,
weapon.
yeah. Put some clothes on.
My sweet coal foil mark of lightning. Plume of evergrowth.
Ooh, nice.
Make sure I got a frostbite token on hand because I feel it's getting a little cold in here.
It is going to get frosty. So how do you feel about your deck so far?
I don't know. I think the deck is okay. I think the way I play is the real impeding factor here.
Fair enough. I know sealed or limited's a little tough because you don't know your deck inside and out. So it really takes a lot of good memory skills to make a deck and then just play it well that first or second time around.
Yeah, totally. And then I think also too, I struggle with like knowing when to try to like go for a longer game and when to go for the quick aggressive play.
Right.
Which, I think more often than not, I try to set up pitch at the bottom of my deck, and then I never get there, and I just die before anything cool happens. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's tough.
I think in this one I might have a little bit more time, but we'll just have to see.
Definitely. Yeah, I always try to set up my pitch, but you definitely have to recognize when the game is not going to get there, right? Like I have to solve this and win before we come back around because your opponent's just bringing it too much.
Yeah, totally.
Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, let's do it like this. I'm going to play Mulch, no Fuse.
Red Mulch?
So coming in for 8. Yeah, Red Mulch.
In for 8.
Yeah, how many block for 2s you got in there?
Couple.
I figured. As of today, it just started dumping rain at my house in California. So it's very welcome and very nice. And this is a pretty good activity for the day.
Nice. It's a lovely fall LA day down here, which means it's 70 degrees and cool.
Nice.
I'm going to block for 5. Any reactions?
No reaction.
I'm going to do a little Sigil of Suffering, dealing arcane damage.
All right, I'll take 1.
20 or a 19.
Yep, and I will Arsenal pass.
All right. Kind of bummed to use that tomorrow, but it's okay. All right, drawn up.
Yeah, I mean, my thought process there, right, is that I had multiple attacks in my hand, and it's just like, I guess I have enough threats in the deck that swinging for 8 right there burns some of your cards. And I was hoping to get a little damage through, but, still did all right, I think.
Got a couple of good cards.
Good. Perfect.
All right. Let's play this blue Invigorate.
Damn, bringing the heat.
You know, mostly doing it to get token, because I'm going to play Inspire Lightning, pitching
Ooh.
Arcanic Shockwave, and fusing with the blue Electrify. So 3 arcane damage.
All right, I take 3 to 16.
And I create an embodiment of lightning token, which I hope to cash in on my next turn. And I'll put this in Arsenal, pass back to you.
Gotcha. Let's see here.
Oh, and I did damage, so I get embodiment of Earth token.
I think that's only when you have an attack deal damage.
That's
right?
It's an attack action.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, get out of here.
That's the other part of this is that I'm just like bad at the new heroes.
Well, so now what I'm thinking about, I would love to have an arsenal card, but I don't think it's going to work out. So we're just going to see how this goes instead. I'm going to play Channel Lake Frigid. Pitch. I have 1 floating. I'm going to break Cracker Jacks. And I'm going to play a red thump.
Ooh.
For 7, dominate, hits, discard a card.
What does Lake Frigid do again?
All of your cards and activated abilities cost 1 or 1 additional.
Jeez. All right.
So unfortunately, in this turn, I do not get a card to Arsenal, but I didn't have any pumps or anything, and I think hopefully getting Colin to discard a card and having Channel Lake Frigid out for 1, possibly 2 turns, probably just 1, will hopefully just seize me enough momentum to swing pretty good, and then Arsenal next turn. Still haven't done any damage to him, though.
So it's activated abilities and cards?
Yes.
But I don't want to pay more. All right. This is tough. I can't get around dominate. My hand's a little fragile to this extra cost. Not a lot of good choices here. So I'm going to block for 2 with flash freeze.
All right. No reaction.
Okay, how much is that for then? 8?
For 7. 7.
All right.
Yep.
So I'm going to take 5, go to 15,
All right.
and discard a card. Which
perfect. And I've pitched an ice card, so Channel Lake Frigid gets a counter and stays out.
I am going to discard a blue Vela Flash.
All right. And I'll draw up, and it's your turn.
I'm going to just swing the thorn for 2. 1 floating.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, this is a little disappointing. But yep, I'll take 2.
Nice. Down to 14.
14 to, yep, 14 to 15.
All right. I will pass back to you.
All right. Let's see. So I'm going to play Red Winter's Bite, pay 3 or discard a card.
This is brutal.
This I didn't really get an optimal hand here, but the nice thing about that card is that I can kind of stall tactic and try to keep the pressure up ish.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we're discarding this Bramble Spark, unfortunately.
Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to play Yellow Entangle and fuse it. So it's coming in for 6. If it hits, your first attack next turn is -2. My least favorite part about this play is now I'm going to arsenal this blue burgeoning, which is not ideal. I thought about blocking Arsenal Winter's Bite for later, but I don't know. I do like this fuse to take the pressure off of me next turn.
It's pretty good. Okay. I'm going to pass.
No reaction.
All right. So I'm taking 6.
Take 6, down to 9.
Down to 9, and I have -2. Is it on all my
So
or my my first attack? Okay.
Your first attack.
Great.
So I did not have an ice card in my pitch zone, or 2 rather, unfortunately. So Channel Lake Fidget goes away.
Yes. Now we're talking. All right, here we go.
And draw up your turn.
I'll play Blue Electrify from Arsenal. Pitch a blue Shock Striker. Next attack action card hits. This turn deals 1 damage, and I draw a card.
All right. How many cards do you have? 2?
I got 3 cards in hand.
Ooh.
Feeling pretty good. Okay. Yep, okay. So then, if I go again, I'm going to play Arcanic Shockwave, and I'll fuse it with a Red Lightning Surge.
All right.
Everyone in the calling is doing this cool thing where they, like, put their card with it.
Red Lightning Surge, huh?
Red Lightning Surge. So, 1 arcane damage from Arcanic Shockwave.
All right.
Coming in for 4, and if it hits, it'll deal a damage. And I have go again because Embodiment of Lightning breaks.
Right, and none floating.
2 floating.
Oh, gotcha. So I take the 1. So then you're coming in for 5 essentially, and then how many cards in hand?
2 cards in hand, yeah.
So then Rosetta at best here, which is another 4, which is quite a lot of damage.
And I get an Embodiment of Earth from the arcane damage. Yeah, that Channel Lake Frigid going away was the best thing that could have happened this turn for me. I was like okay without it, but like it just makes things better. Although it's also it's -2 from Entangle, right?
Oh yeah, so just 2.
It's 2, but it will do 1 damage if it hits.
Right. Well, I'm unsure what to do here. Let's see. Check out my hand. Let's see. No defense.
All right, taking 3.
Yep.
Going to 10.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes another embodiment of Earth token. And then... What's in my graveyard?
It's tough facing down Briar and all these weird numbers because I don't know exactly what's coming next. If you have something big and then Rosetta or just Rosetta, but it's hard for me to weigh my options when deciding whether to block the first swing.
Yeah, Taylor and I were talking about that. It was like knowing what the possibilities are seems to be like a defining factor in like being better at limited.
Right.
Okay.
Just weighing your odds, right? Because you could have like a Rites of Lightning, which would be terrible for me, but
Yeah.
there's kind of nothing I can do about that. So,
Well, spoiler alert. I'm just gonna swing my sword for 2 and 2.
okay. No defense.
All right, taking 4.
Yep, down to 6. You got 9.
I'm at 9. Keep thinking about if I want to use this plume. All I have is So Tomorrow in here, which I could arsenal. I feel like I have a big attack coming up. So I'm not sure. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, I'm going to arsenal this card and pass to you.
Okay.
Although, I could still do it later. No, I don't know. I was just thinking,
if you're dead.
If I plume, I could get So just to like block with it with Embodiment of Earth as a 4 block.
Oh, right.
Could be cool, but I don't know.
Okay, so on my turn here, we're going to break Code of Frost to give you a Frostbite token.
Frosty.
Yep. You saw that coming. Then I'm going to play Earthlore Surge here.
Ooh.
Pitching, 1 floating, and then I'll play Burgeoning out of Arsenal. So that's coming in for 9 total.
9. No, no Dominate?
Nope, no Dominate, no hit effects. I mean, this is fine, but I do wish it was a little bit more. Arsenaling that blue Burgeoning kind of sucks. I have it in my deck to up my blue count. I was like a little shy on blues, but that's pretty unfortunate, really.
All right, let's see. Coming in for 9, which is exactly lethal. I've got a Frostbite token. Two Embodiment of Earth tokens. know what? We're gonna do that thing I talked about, I think. Oh wait, that costs an extra, doesn't it? Ooh, frostbite.
Yep.
Oh my god, just ruins everything. Alright, in that case, block for 4 with a sigil of sorcery.
No reaction.
I'm not taking 5.
All right, down to 4.
Down to 4.
I will arsenal and pass.
I blocked with both my majestics. Pretty sweet.
Perfect.
All right. Well, you think that's good? Check out this red Earthlore Surge. Pitching a blue Breakground. Pay 1 extra. Get +5. Then we're gonna play Lightning Surge from Arsenal, coming in for 9 with Go again.
Oof. Well, that's pretty rough.
Not bad.
How many cards?
Yeah, 1 card in hand.
And none floating.
None floating, but I do have Go again.
Right. Okay. I think I may have arsenaled the wrong thing here.
Classic.
Okay. We're going to block for 9 here.
Nice. All right. Let's do Rosetta Thorn pitching a Sigil of Suffering. Blue, which I would have loved to play last turn, but
Block. Take 2.
take 2. Down to 4.
Yep.
4 versus 4.
Oh, that was a pretty great turn.
And
Colin with all the momentum.
took a hit, but we got there.
Yep. So I'm just going to pass and draw up.
Okay. I don't get any Earth tokens. He blocked all my good stuff. Okay. Well.
So at this point, I'm kind of just hoping that Colin did not draw more fire.
I got a yellow Invigorate.
Ugh.
Into a red Ball Lightning. Coming for 3. plus
Uh,
ball lightning.
3. How many cards in hand? 2.
I got 2 cards in hand.
Well, let's see. Sorry, just thinking this through.
So put Isaac in a pretty tough spot here. Got my Mark of Lightning here too, so defending this is also bad. But
Yeah.
he's got to defend it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm in a tough spot here. I'm kind of unsure what my best way out is. But I think we're going to... All right, I'm going to think this out a moment.
It's all good. I pretty much included Invigorate in this deck just to play as a non-attack action that I didn't think I would actually get its effect, but Briar.
Yeah, it's not bad being free.
Yeah, definitely. It was just like, oh yeah, I can do this. It'll turn on Rosetta Thorn. Maybe get me a lightning token. And if I fuse something, it's just even better. So
Yeah. Okay, I think this is how we're going to play this. I want to block for 3. Reaction.
I'll Mark of Lightning.
Okay, I'm going to Oldhim. I'll pitch a red Ice Quake and then a blue So Tomorrow. So I will prevent that one from Mark of Lightning and also prevent the next one. And you put a card on top of your deck.
That is unfortunate. I was thinking you would do that, but it would be blocking the Rosetta Thorn, not necessarily my Mark of Lightning play, but that's seems to be where we're at. All right, so I'll put that on top. I still have Go again, so I will attack with Rosetta Thorn for 2 and 2.
Now I'm in kind of the same predicament. I can save this to try to do something, or I can just block for as much as I can and hope you don't draw it again. I'm just kind of between a rock and a hard place here, trying to block your arcane damage.
I think actually, because you're preventing damage and I'm dealing damage, I can order my triggers first so that it would be coming in for 2, so you would have to use Oldhim's full ability to block this Mark of Lightning play.
Oldhim's defense reactions on the top of the stack, so doesn't that resolve first?
The reaction does, but it's a preventative thing, so it's a replacement effect that your setting up, and that replacement effect happens at the same time as my replacement effect of Mark of Lightning. So if and also I think it just would be coming in for 2 in general, because if it would deal damage, it would deal that much damage plus 1, and this is just dealing damage, so it would be coming in for 2 either way, actually.
Fair enough. You're the judge.
Almost. I missed my test, but hopefully we're getting in one this
Oh.
month.
Fair enough. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to. Oops, I also blocked with the wrong card. But yep, we're gonna block for 3 and take 2 arcane.
All right.
Coming down to it here.
The dealing damage effects in this set are some of the more complicated interactions sometimes. But you can do some interesting things with them. Unfortunately, all I did was waste his block, but I'll take it.
Pretty good, though. Now you get your 4-card hand.
Yep. Oh, was that your whole, did you pass?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I drew up and passed.
Well, you hate to see it, but Inspire Lightning.
Dead.
Good game.
Well, that's very unfortunate. Good game.
That just seems how this set is, man. I don't know. It seems
Totally.
like it feels bad sometimes. / most of the time.
I think my mistake was going down on life too low. I thought I would be set up. But it was just, I gave up a little bit too much life.
Mm-hmm.
To swing back with Oldhim effectively. I had this mulch arsenal, which I think I could have finagled it to arsenal a different, 3-cost card. And I thought I had just a little bit enough life to save 2 cards and play this out, but it turned out I did not. So having a 4-cost in there was really, really hampering me.
Yeah, that 4-cost is tough. Especially in limited, you can't make your seismic surge tokens or anything. So like being able to pay for it just kind of sucks.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you can play out a pump before it, I mean, that's really living the dream, right? But
yeah,
if you can spend something before it and make it worth it, but yeah, you're really going to take some damage to play that out.
Yeah. Totally.
Well, good game, Colin.
Good game, Isaac. I think we just rock, paper, scissors this with the 3 of us all winning one game.
Perfect.
So there you go. It's a super evenly distributed set.
Yeah, perfectly balanced, no complaints.
Yeah. But I think I'm curious. I didn't get to watch all of the calling yet, but I want to go back and watch some more and just kind of see how other people approach the format. I think there's a lot still to learn, and probably just like be able to be a little more flexible in your game plan and read what your opponent's trying to do faster, which I don't think is something I'm particularly good at. So I kind of just, at least with Briar, I'm just like, well, I'm just going to do as much damage as I can because, half of it's unblockable.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I at the beginning also had a perfectly pitched, well, I might not have drawn it all together, but I had a perfectly pitched dominate for the win, but there was no way I was getting there.
Yeah.
That was kind of my side win condition anyway. I figured the game would be over before that, which it was.
Yeah. I think that's good though.
And yeah,
It's good to set it up if you can, but still like not depend on it and try to still go for that. Which I mean, with
yeah,
that Lake Frigid play and some of that mid game stuff was just like really hampering, and I was afraid I was never gonna get out of it.
well, good. Yeah, the set's really tough because it feels like you get like one moment, to shift momentum,
Hmm.
just because all of the decks are so explosive, right? Like
Yep.
even Oldhim, I think the least explosive. You can still like play an Earthlore Surge into like a Snow Under, right? Which only that's like a 4 card hand and
Hmm.
is, 11, 12 damage. So
Totally. Yeah. So if you pick that moment wrong, or you don't like quite pivot as much as you were hoping, like it could be pretty detrimental. Which is, it's hard because you don't. The game's not long enough to be able to like figure out what's in their deck or what might be coming even. So
yeah,
you kind of
totally.
just, got to go for it and hope that you have set up enough stuff for yourself and that, you can handle any kind of big swing back at you. Um, which it seems like there's tools to do that, but I don't know. There's so much going on in this set that it's hard to keep everything straight. I think I need to play a lot more sealed, but honestly, I'm kind of tired of sealed, and I'm excited to do some constructed. So we'll probably just skip into that.
Fair enough. Yeah, my moment was I thought that going to 6 and arsenaling, I go into 6, swinging 9, and arsenaling red mulch. I thought was a good enough, um, pivot turn because the
Hmm.
next turn I can block for 6 and then play mulch out.
Yep.
But it lined up with your ball lightning, mark of light, that whole turn,
Yeah,
which you
totally.
threatened more than the 7 I could have blocked.
Totally.
So good job. Would apply the pressure right when you needed it.
Thank you. I drew that card precisely when I needed it.
Perfect.
Awesome. Well, thanks
Well,
everybody
good
for
game.
watching. Yeah. I'm sure we'll play more in the future. I think next up in our schedule is another episode of The Reaction Step, where we'll be talking about the Dallas Callings and kind of give our thoughts on sealed format in that kind of high level play, and perhaps some judging discussion as well, as that seems still relevant.
Yeah, rumor is.
We'll see. We'll talk about it later. But yeah,
Yeah, thanks everyone. Check out all our other YouTube content. We're trying to really ramp up here and produce more stuff. So yeah, check us out. Comment. You can reach out on Facebook, email, Instagram, all our normal plugs you can find in the YouTube um, show notes or whatever you call it on YouTube. But
perfect.
all right.
Thanks, everyone. See ya. And then we'll just, vamp
Sweet.
for 20 more minutes.
Totally.